Have you ever looked at your life and thought, why are things not changing? Why the same struggles? Why the same disappointment? Why the same level of life keeps appearing over and over again? Most people think the answer is outside of them. Better job, better opportunities, better friends, better luck. But the truth is much harder to accept. If you want better, you have to become better. Not in a way that means you're not enough right now, but in a way that acknowledges something powerful. Your life can only grow to the level that you grow. Part 1. Life responds to who you are. Life doesn't respond to what you wish for. It responds to who you become. You can want success all day. You can want peace, money, confidence, love, freedom. But wanting something is not the same as becoming the kind of person who can hold it. Think about it. If someone who's deeply undisciplined suddenly receives success, they often lose it, right? If someone who hasn't healed emotionally suddenly enters a good relationship, they might sabotage it. If someone who avoids responsibility suddenly gains opportunities, they often feel overwhelmed, because life always asks one important question. Are you really ready for what you're asking for? And readiness doesn't come from dreaming, it comes from growth. Part 2. Everyone wants better, few want growth. Everyone wants a better life, let's be honest, but very few people want the process required to create it. They want the rewards without the habits. They want the results without the discipline. They want the transformation without the discomfort. But growth always asks something from you. It asks for consistency when motivation disappears, patience when results are slow, courage when things feel uncertain. Becoming better means facing parts of yourself that are uncomfortable. Your procrastination, your fear of failure, your limiting beliefs. But here's the truth most people never say out loud. Your future life depends on the version of you that you build today. Part 3. The gap between wanting and becoming. There's always a gap between where you are and where you want to be. And that gap is not closed by wishing. It's closed by who you become along the way. The person who achieves their dreams is not the same person who first imagined them. They had to grow. They had to develop new habits, new thinking patterns, new emotional strength, because every level of life requires a new version of you. If you want better relationships, you must become someone who communicates better. If you want financial freedom, you must become someone who manages money better. If you want confidence, you must become someone who faces fear instead of avoiding it. Better life, better habits, better mindset. The order matters. Part 4. Small changes create big transformations. Here's the good news. Becoming better doesn't happen in one giant moment. It happens in small daily decisions. The moment you choose discipline over comfort. The moment you choose growth over excuses. The moment you choose patience over frustration. Small improvements create powerful change over time. One better decision today, another tomorrow, and another the next day, until eventually you're not the same person you used to be. Your mindset is stronger, your habits are sharper, your standards are higher, and suddenly opportunities that once seemed far away start appearing in your life. Not because the world changed, but because you did. Part 5. Becoming better is a quiet process. One of the hardest parts about growth is that it often feels invisible at first. There's no applause when you wake up early, no audience when you work on your goals, no spotlight when you choose discipline. Most growth happens quietly. Late nights studying, early mornings working, private moments where you decide not to give up. But those quiet moments are where transformation is built. They're the foundation of the person you're becoming. And one day, the results will speak louder than the struggle ever did. Conclusion. If you want a better life, become someone who's ready for it. Build the habits, develop the discipline, strengthen the mindset. Because life doesn't simply hand out better results. It reflects the person you're becoming. So if you want more peace, become someone who protects their energy. If you want more success, become someone who works with focus and patience.